Alright guys, I don't usually use microphone because, terrible Russian accent, and also because there usually isn't much to talk about. But in today's video, I want to talk about my discovery, or so I think. I think that Russian IPs are globally banned in this game, and I will explain. In this video, I will basically explain how I came into this conclusion. And you can also watch gameplay as I speak. Anyway, I guess everyone knows that at this point, well, of course, everyone knows that with this new patch, DBD has a couple of improvements. Face camping is gone, which is a good thing. It's definitely a good thing. Skull merchants 3gen, which I absolutely despise. And I despise skull merchants who used that broken mechanic. But it's not the point of this video. Basically, new patch gave a lot of good things for DBD. Gave a lot of good things to DBD, but it also brought some really bad thing, and I think Russian IPs are banned. I noticed it happened on 20th September. That's when it happened. So around that time, when I could not connect to the game, it would talk about how network connection is required, even though my internet is alright. There is no difference before and after. Like, nothing has changed, okay? And suddenly, no network connection. And the thing is, in the past, it happened many times before. But that error would get fixed by itself, because it was DBD's problem, right? It wasn't on my end, it was DBD. And I not naturally, I thought, well, okay, this time, I get this error, so hopefully it will get fixed, right? I didn't think much of it, because, it would get fixed by itself, usually. So I waited. I have waited, and nothing has changed at all. And I would try to wait some more, and again, nothing has changed. So I figured, okay, I will reinstall the game, because just to make sure, I searched for a solution to this problem on the internet, and it would talk about how you should try to reinstall, you should try to verify files, which I've done both. And none of that worked. I figured, and somebody said on the internet, it might be due to PTB. Maybe PTB causes issues. So until PTB is, finished, we have to wait. So PTB is finished, and as you can see, nothing has changed. In my case, but I see a lot of videos on YouTube where people keep playing, and nothing has. They keep playing like nothing happened. Yet I'm the one who cannot play. So how is it fair? As I said, I tried to reinstall the game. I tried to verify files, and I also tried to what it's called. I used PTB build, essentially, right? I installed PTB build, and I thought maybe I can connect to PTB, but I couldn't. So it would show the same error. Network connection is required. Again, internet is fine. And then I figured, okay, I've read more what people proposed, what solutions people proposed. They would talk about how you should see if firewall, if my firewall or antivirus blocks the game. My firewall didn't block the game, I checked. And antivirus, the only antivirus I have on my computer is Microsoft Windows Essentials, right? It's the only antivirus that I have, and it doesn't block the game either. So, if you're saying none of that worked, then what should I think about it? What should I make of it? And then I figured, okay, maybe I should, buy a new account. Not to buy a new account, make a new account and buy the game again, right? So that's what I did. Different account. I bought a new. I bought a new DVD essentially. Well, like it was completely new DVD, and I tried to run it, and again nothing has worked. The same network connection error. So that's when That's when I started being suspicious, and I figured what can be the reason. And the only conclusion I can think of is Russian IPs are banned, which wouldn't be all that surprising, honestly, considering that idiots that made this game made it impossible for Russian people to buy this game. So it's just a natural next step, right? For them to block Russian IPs. It's just, typical things that degenerates do. There is no point, okay? There is no point to block Russian people or any people from. Yeah, I'm really angry right now. Why ban people? Why alienate them? Alienate them. Yeah, that's what I mean. Why alienate people? We love this game, and we. That's how you pay us back. You just spit in our face. Which, of course, again, this is behavior, okay? This is behavior. They are well known for being idiots. Like even community. I think even majority of community knows it, okay? All those complaints about degenerate developers of this game. Infinite glitches. Even if they release patch and fix, patch that fixed previous glitch, that fix will break more things, and now that also has to be fixed. So and the fact that there is no freedom of speech either. They always block people on their forums when people call them out on it, right? When people call them out on their bullshit. And these developers have a lot of bullshit in them. That's not even mentioning DDoS attacks that happened in the past. But again, this is not the point. Man, I don't have script. This is all what I was thinking the entire time. All of it is just unfair. And again, what are you trying to prove with it? By blocking Russian IPs, what are you trying to accomplish? That's what I don't understand. Y- I mean, we don't do anything. We just play the game, okay? I- And from what I've read, there are a lot of people uh, on forums, Russian people who say they have the same problem. Although not all of them say, not all of them concluded that probably their, Russian IPs are banned. Not all of those people concluded it. But the fact that they have the same problems as I do, I mean, doesn't it prove? Doesn't it prove that IPs are banned? Russian IPs. IPs. I mean, the only other way I could test it is by buying a new PC, making a completely new account, and use VPN, right? The only other way I could test it if I buy a new PC, use VPN right away, and make account with it, and then by using VPN, I buy a game. I buy DBD yet again. And try to play it, right? And see if with VPN if I can connect to the game, right? I will use VPN, some I don't know, German IP or whatever, right? And if the game doesn't let me in, then I wouldn't know what to think of it. But that's the only way I could test it, and I don't have that luxury now. Okay, I can't just buy a new PC, especially because of idiots that made this game decided to presumably and most likely decided to ban Russian IPs. Okay, what am I supposed to buy a new PC and test things out? And what if it doesn't work? What to think of it? But anyway, they could also ban. Maybe they banned my hardware. What? Right? Maybe they banned my hardware, and then I would have to buy a new PC anyway, and also use, you know, new IP address through VPN, just to make sure, right? Not Russian IP, right? I could change my IP. I could ask my provider to change my IP, but it's not the same. I need a VPN. And then I would have to play with VPN the entire time if I want to play this game, assuming it will work at all. Yeah. Or I have to, I was thinking maybe I should wait for an update. You know? Maybe I should wait for an update and see if that fixes it. But I doubt it. Basically, or maybe I was banned. Maybe I was the only one who was banned. I don't know, man. And I've seen, well, to be fair, I've seen some Russians on YouTube play this game. Some Russian players are still capable of playing this game, which I suspect might to do with them using a VPN. Like they probably used the VPN from the get-go. That's what I think. Because how else would you, really... How else would you really explain that they can still play this game, Especially knowing the history of, shitty developers of this game. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. The video, yeah, the video is about to end soon, so. I mean, I've played other games, you know, when there is no, when, well, since I can't play DBD, I was playing other games. I was playing Halo, for example. Even for Halo, Master Chief Collection isn't even available on Steam, which means that we can buy it on Steam. Yet I was able to play it. Russian IPs aren't banned. I can still play Master Chief Collection. But I cannot play this shitty game. You know? Because presumably Russian IPs got banned. Battlefield 4. Also, you cannot buy it from Russia anymore. But I was able to play it as well. You know? So just saying. It's just this game, and knowing history, again, knowing what reason why I think they blocked Russian IPs globally is because I know history of these shitty developers. But anyway, video is pretty much ended, and I said everything I wanted. So yeah, let's see what happens.